I am Brooke Costley, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking it, so you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise and star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, where to say go? Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
All right, SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Like Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow, real people, real story, real conversation with amazing human beings who are living out big dreams. And one more again, like we told y'all at the beginning of 2022, we was going to keep applying pressure. And today we are about to make a diamond out of coal. We got one of the dopest assistant coaches in the state of Texas right now. It might cost you a little, it might cost you a lot, but shout out to assistant basketball coach over at Texas A&M Commerce, Brooke Costley, in the building. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing great. It's been a great Monday so far.
Oh, Monday, fun day. That's what's up. Well, welcome to the show. Before we get started, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisianimal, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my co-host, my colleague, my brother from another mother, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling, man?
B. Jones, we got another member of Texas A&M Commerce on the show. So shout out to Coach Burton. We're coming to a game this year. We are going to a game this year. But to answer your question, brother, I'm great. Let's go.
Man, we might be unofficial like spokespeople for the Texas A&M Commerce, huh? I mean, we've been doing it. They've been showing us some love right now.
Yeah.
Lions. This is our third Lion show. Is this a nomination video too, KT?
No, this is one where I reached out. So this is
wow. Look, Kev putting in the hard work. The big brain on Kev right now. He's showing us he's strong. He's doing his thing. Check this out. If this is your first time checking out our show, first and foremost, we appreciate you coming to the channel. It means a lot to us. We know how there's a million shows out there, but you know it's only one Sports Life Talk. But while you're here, we do need to ask a small favor from you in order for us to keep continuing this momentum, to keep growing the show. We got to ask a small favor. It costs you nothing. Free 99 on the count of three in Sports Life Talk tradition. Let's smash that subscribe button. Are y'all ready? KT, Brooke, y'all ready? Y'all locked in?
Let's get it.
Can we get that?
You know, I stay ready. I don't know why you had to ask me that.
Sometimes. Can we get the Lions to roar right now, though? That's what I need. I need all of them Lions to roar. Show us some love on the count of three. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Hey, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. Around here, me and KT, we don't do fans, we don't do followers, we do family members, and now you are officially a new family member. Well, guess what? If you did smash the subscribe button, we got all kind of content available for you. Go check out over 185 episodes of You Got Next from all over the gamut, from coaches to players, Olympians, actors. I mean, this thing is nuts. I'm telling y'all, we own to something right now. We cooking with grease right now. But before we get to I know you're gonna go check those out, but we got to get to the main event right now. Brooke, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I'm ready.
Because this is what's going to make you family. Now, you got to cross the burning sands, but your folks, they already in now, so.
Let's get it.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right, top 5. Of course, going with number 1, we got Drake. Number 2, we got her. Mix up the R&B vibe a little bit. Number 3, we got Summer Walker. Number 4, we got Lil Durk. And at number 5, we got Lil Baby.
I'm going to give her 3, KT.
Yeah, give her 3, because I was rocking with it till she said those last 2.
Hey, now Kevin goes above and beyond. I hope Lil Durk don't ever catch us in the streets, because I swear Lil Durk gonna put his hands on KT. He gonna put his hands on you, Kevin.
I will say this, Lil Durk. I did just download your new album. I haven't listened to it yet.
Hey, he got you paid. Durk, he got you paid. I mean, what more he asked for?
So I got you, man. I'm gonna finally listen to it, maybe. All right, so give us some of your favorite sports teams.
You know, I'm a LeBron James fan. Wherever he goes, I'm rocking with LeBron. I do like the Boston Celtics. I did have them winning the finals.
Yeah,
I was all in going into Game 7. I just like how they play. I just like their style. And then, you know, I've always been a UConn Huskies fan. I'm always a DT fan, Sue Bird fan. So definitely a throwback for sure.
Yeah, we almost towards the end of an era, aren't we? I mean, it's just like, you know, you had the Cheryl Swoops era, then you had the Lisa Leslie era, then you had like the Candace Parker era, and this is kind of that Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, they kind of tag team. And next we're gonna have, what's the young lady out of Seattle, Kevin? Oh man,
Brianna Stewart.
Now it's kind of gonna be.
She gonna be next.
Yeah, it's gonna be her and Skylar Diggins. It's gonna be their era. We're gonna look back and be like, now this their era. I think 𝐤𝐤𝐬 gonna be a part of it. We're gonna talk about that.
No doubt.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little later though.
And every time you bring up Brianna Stewart, I just get mad at Yahoo or ESPN, who we did our league through. Let me tell you something, Coach. we did an auto draft, right? They gave me Tina Charles over Brianna Stewart.
Yeah, they did.
Now, I like Tina Charles, but she ain't Brianna Stewart.
No shade.
All right. So, sorry, Tina.
Tina kind of dissed us at that Wings game, too. I think I'm in my feelings over there, too. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
My favorite superhero, I'm going to go with Batman. I don't know. I just like the storyline. Been rocking with Batman for a long time. I like the, you know, Batman and Robin thing. 1 and 2 right here. Just kidding. But but yeah, I like how they brought in Catwoman in the most recent series. But yeah, I like Batman.
Well, hold on. I thought it was funny at first, but which one is Batman? Which one Robin?
Yeah.
Hey, now don't put me on the spot.
That's what we got to establish that first.
Yeah, because you have B. Jones and me fighting right now.
Dick Grayson over here to my right side.
No,
I'll leave it up to you guys.
I'm Batman. That's my favorite superhero too, so I'm Batman. B. Jones, you can be whoever the heck you want to. All right, since every superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I'm gonna go with "Put On for My City" by J-Z.
I put on for my city. On for yeah, that song go hard, man.
Yeah, that made up for that.
You saw that hood come out there, Kevin. Hey, that ain't hard as concrete, man.
All right, so on behalf of the SLT Nation, we want to welcome you to our family. So, B. Jones, go ahead and take it away.
I got Jeezy up here. Brooke Costley is on that show. I just got Jeezy voice in my head right now. But welcome to the show, Brooke. Welcome to the family. We so excited to have you on here. I checked out your IG page. You're doing amazing thing. Y'all go follow her at Brooke Costley _ Make sure y'all get the underscore. But check this out. Let's start this thing from the beginning. Now, it took me 3 times, and then I finally just looked it up because I was like, I don't want to embarrass myself. Mexico, Missouri. You know, that's a lot of confusion right there. A lot of brand confusion. But you from Missouri, and you know, that's the show me stick. So you gotta, you know how it is. You gotta show, so you gotta prove it to us. But with that being said, tell us what it was like growing up out there in Mexico, Missouri.
Yeah, yep. Gotta add that Missouri. I learned that real quick. Missouri, say Mexico. But no, you know, I was born and raised in Missouri. I've lived in Missouri my whole life, and grew up in Mexico for a long time. And you know, it is kind of country. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Very small town. But yeah, you know, it was cool growing up there. Played sports, played all the sports, knew everybody, which was, you know, a good thing to have, just knowing everybody around. But yeah, you know, little fun fact, Tyronn Lue is from Missouri. Lue. So I like to throw that out there. You know, it's not.
He from Mexico, Missouri too?
Huh?
He from Mexico, Missouri, or just from Missouri?
Mexico.
Really?
Yes.
Tyronn Lue. Okay, so what's open going on in this town of Mexico?
A lot of hoopers coming out of Mexico. I will say that.
Okay. So what's the basketball scene like? I mean, is it just one that it's going to be rough at the park, or y'all all strictly, league play, high school versus high school, AAU? What is the hooping scene like, the culture?
Growing up, they were always at the park. Garfield
Really?
Park, always at the park hooping. You drive by any time of the day, they're just hooping out there. And then, I don't know if it's just different times, but, kids aren't outside hooping all the time. So I don't see that as much anymore. It's more high school, AAU. We're in the gym, we're working out, more structured. But yeah, he kind of just laid the foundation for everybody in the city and the town. Sorry, but I think it's dope just to see someone like that coming out of Mexico, and I can definitely see myself. If he can do it, so can I. So
that's two people. That's two dope folks coming out of Mexico.
Yes.
But let me. This the test right here. Does Mexico have metal nets? Was it no nets? Was it what kind of nets y'all had up there at the park?
Sometimes no nets.
Okay, see, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. We ain't had nets. That was all the tests. The answer is no nets. Now I know y'all was out there throwing elbows and bolos. It was some serious hooping going on out there in Mexico. All right. So when did you realize that, hey, you got a wicked jump shot? When did you realize that, hey, I could do something with this game?
Yeah, my passion for basketball started, when I was like 3. I started playing when I was 5. My dad has been coaching for 20 years now at the high school level. So, as soon as I was born, I was on the sidelines with my dad, just hanging out. That's where home was. Spent a long time at the office with him. So I've kind of always known that this is what I wanted to do, just kind of follow in his footsteps. And then, I went to high school and I still knew. And then I went to college and I was like, all right, this is what I want to do. I had a couple injuries in college. So I kind of started my coaching career sooner. But when I was 20, I was like, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm trying to learn as much information as I can from everybody.
Are you a daddy's girl?
I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, she smiles. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with being a daddy's girl. So he taught you the X's and O's side of this then.
Yes, he did.
Really. Now, so is any other coaches in the family, or is just you and him?
It's just him. My mom does a little bit of high school here and there, but. Really?
So she a hooper too, or she in the sports, or?
They played college, both of them.
All right,
that's where they met. So I'm like, okay.
Now I ain't trying to blow you up too much, but I saw the stat line when you was in college too. I saw you getting 10.3 points a game. I saw you getting buckets. You know what I'm saying? You was filthy with it. You was nasty with it. Okay. Hey, handle Batman over here for me, because he swear he can still hoop, even though you heard him off stage. Them kids don't want me out.
Hey, John, what have I told you on prior shows, that the jump shot never leaves? You don't never lose your jump shot. You may lose your jumping ability, but the jump shot is still there, pimping.
So you telling me you can whoop Brooke? That's what you just said. The jump shot.
I just told the world that I can shoot. I didn't say that I can.
No, you just said that you going to the University of Texas A&M Commerce during one of their practices, and you are going to challenge Brooke. We all heard it. We all heard it live on television. Y'all ink it. We're going to film it. We're going to stream
your microphone and your hearing, because I am not telling that young lady down there to anything.
All right, Brooke. So I saw you actually was coaching at North Dakota State. So now you hurt yourself. The epiphany hit you like, hey, this is, I can't go out there and perform as an athlete the way I used to. And honestly, you didn't probably want to keep putting too much stress on that. You want to be able to walk when you're 40, right. You know what I'm saying? Without waking up in pain. But with that being said, so now you want to be a coach. What did that look like after your days was over with? How did that transition work for you?
Yeah, it was rough. I don't wish that upon anyone ever. Back-to-back ACL injuries, freshman, sophomore year. It's just one of those things that just happens and you just got to adjust. So it definitely took a year of just, mentally, it took a lot out of me for the next year. Because basketball's your life. That's what you do. And it's kind of taken away from you. So you got to pivot in life, and I had to pivot earlier than I wanted to. So I did GA at Emporia State for 2 years and just learned a lot from those coaches. And then the coach that I played for that recruited me out of high school, he went to North Dakota State and he asked me to come along. So that's just kind of how I ended up there. And it all just worked out. Gotcha.
What would you say is your expertise as a coach? Because, we've had people that came on here, they dobos. We've had people who were in the film, that they break down the film and chop it up for the practice. We've had coordinators come on here who, run plays, sets. What is kind of your expertise? So how would you categorize your skill set?
I would say skill development. I love skill development. I love one-on-one. I love breaking down just individual play, just so they can get better and work on what they want to work on. I think, I'm really good at that. Every player's different. Every player learns differently. And I think that's really key in understanding your players. So I would say skill development.
What about, now, have you done any recruiting coordinator?
I haven't.
Have you done, not coordinator, any recruiting, period? Have you done?
Yeah, I did recruiting at North Dakota State, but I'm actually stepping into recruiting high school, so I kind of am a recruiting coordinator. So it's a big jump, it's a lot. I'm already overwhelmed, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Well, you just come down here to Dallas. It's so much talent down here.
Yeah, she's right down the street, ain't it?
Yeah.
How far is Texas A&M Commerce from the DFW area?
Like an hour 10.
Okay, that's not bad. We coming.
We can't just say we didn't say this on Wax last year. Now we're saying it again. We are coming.
I'm hard headed. You got to tell me stuff a couple of times.
I want to make sure come.
So now you get the invite to join Coach Burton, and I know that program is on fire right now. They are burning up everything they touch. And so how did that all come about? How did Coach Burton reach out to you, or did you reach out to him, or how did you guys tag up?
Yeah, so it's crazy. I guess, you could say mutual connects within the basketball world. It is not about what you know, it's about who you know. And I'm starting to learn that for sure. So, but basketball is a small world. It doesn't seem like it, but it is super small. So yeah, some people just put a good word in for me, and we got on the phone and we just kind of hit it off for the first phone call. And, it just felt right. And, it goes back to my recruiting days, when you know, and we had a phone calls a couple times, and then here we are.
Now, most of the time we get to talk to people who are rebuilding programs, right? Or they getting their first shot at a program that ain't made it yet, or they basically have to come in and establish a culture. How has this transition been for you, since you're walking through the doors of already a team that's they blasting off, and you got to come into a room of people that know what it's like to win and kind of keep that momentum going. How has that been for you mentally?
Hold up, Coach. Before you answer that, Coach B. Jones, don't forget that they're going to be D1 this year.
That's why I'm going with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm just excited to be a part of a good program. Like you said, they have a strong history of winning. And that's what I like. They're competitors, they're dogs on the court. I love it. So far, I love it. They don't back down from nothing, and they're fun to be around. They're fun to coach. So it's gonna be a good year. But yeah.
All right, so let's go back to the coaching style question. And I guess I want to kind of tie this one into your injuries, right? Your career ended early. How has that impacted the way that you communicate and the way you talk to these kids, knowing that we in this new mental health awareness type culture, right? Now is, I don't feel like it. Okay, we'll go sit on the bench. We love you. Everybody come around and hug, Tina Charles. She ain't doing good right now.
You talking about me taking a shot?
I couldn't keep.
That was a shot.
I couldn't keep a straight face.
At least mine.
But listen, for real though. So for real though, y'all, you're in a different culture, but you got a certain sense of urgency behind you, right? You know that the lights can be shut off at any moment. They can turn the water off in this joint at any point in time, and then you can be looking for a secondary career path. How has that made an impact on how you deliver messages and communicate to this new generation of ball players?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have all the answers. I wish I did, but I'm still just learning day by day. It's definitely a process, but it's just none of these days are promised. I mean, we look back to COVID, and that was all taken from everyone in a second. Yes. Which was recently. We just got to keep those things in mind, that really life is out of our control. And that's just a reminder. Real life is out of our control, and it's just taking it day by day. I mean, I wake up and I'm just grateful that I have air in my lungs every single day, and I just thank God every day for that. That's just, a lot of people don't wake up tomorrow, so Facts. It starts there every day. Just be thankful, just be grateful, and everyone has 24 hours, and we can all choose to do what we want to do with it.
Man, did you hear that, B. Jones? You got 24 hours. So I need for you to work a little harder. All right, so what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
That's a good question. I would say basketball has taught me to more like just lean on people. Really lean on people. You can't do things alone. Don't think you have to do things alone. I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to that. I don't like to ask for help. I got it. But, we don't have to do that. I lean on my staff, my coworkers. But yeah, just lean and lead on people for sure.
Well, B. Jones, that's the only question I had, sir. Are you ready?
Nah, the question is, are you ready, sir?
No, but I already asked the question, though. So why would you ask a question off my question?
The question is, Brooke, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome to the Sports Life Talk Championship Rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we get competitive. We go against each other. But you are now officially calling all the shots. Brooke Costley, have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
I have.
All right, so the rules are very simple. Both hosts will present to you an option. You select one of those options. That host will gain a point if you select their option. And then the first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And it's very spirited. I'll just put it that way. This will be very spirited, and one of us will be crowned with glory, and the other one will be given the thorns of defeat. All right, so round number 1 goes to the defending champion.
Before you even start talking noise, Coach, just remember who reached out to you. I'm just
and that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. He also talked trash about beating you at basketball and disrespected Tina Charles. All right, so with that being said, Coach Costley, would you rather have an award, a trailblazing award named after you, for somebody that comes out of Mexico, Missouri, that follows the path of Tyronn Lue and Brooke Costley, or
okay, you sauced it up, didn't you? Would you rather have a shoe by Nike named after you and the proceeds go towards a scholarship in your name?
I'm definitely going with the shoes. Going with the shoes.
Did you hear the sound effect he gave you? That's how family do you.
It's wild.
That's how family do you. All right, so round 2. Would you rather host your own cooking show where athletes and celebrities share their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or host a YouTube basketball pickup series where you get to play against professional athletes and interview them in the gyms that they grew up playing and learning to love the game?
I'm gonna have to go with the cooking.
Well, B. Jones, let's do round 3 because we do have to continue the game.
Okay.
So you would rather cook than go play against Dwayne Wade and interview Dwayne Wade back in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, she already told you the answer. This is not going to work again. Where
Can you even cook, Brooke? Can you even cook? Because I heard you burn eggs.
No, don't disrespect me like that.
See what I'm saying? I heard you can't boil water.
You know what? Let's take round 3 for Coach put these hands on you.
All right, I know, right? That mean streak come out. Next day I'll be doing push-ups over here. All right, Kevin. All right, here we go. Round number 3. Would you rather?
Oh, hold up.
No, go ahead, go, Kevin. Go.
Fast forward 15 years and you be an established head coach, but now you have a coaching tree full of coaches and assistants, or
you get to go back in time knowing what you know now, changing some things, fixing any mistakes you made along the line, but you are still guaranteed success.
Man, I'm gonna have to go with the tree because we're just passing knowledge down.
Man, and we just passing yes, thank you so much, Coach. I got the belt back. I think it was. What you had it for last 2? Was the last 2 or 1?
2 or 3?
Yeah, it wasn't 3. Now you're doing too much. Thank you, Coach. I couldn't have did this without you. Carry on, BJ.
Feel good about yourself.
I feel really good.
This was all rigged. America. I need to find out. Brooke, so you were sent this beforehand, right? I just go and confess. Don't confess. Tell the truth. No, I'm just messing with you. All right, Brooke. Well, the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. And everybody want to know now that they know you can cook, or ish, that they want to know what the future holds for you. So tell us, what's up next for you, Brooke Costley?
I don't know. The unknown, I guess. I'm just going to keep going. keep doing the best I can, be the best at my role, and I'm excited to see what's in store.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Give a shout out to Mexico Mo.
Mexico Mo, what's up?
My parents for sure. Jason Burton. Yup.
Coach.
Coach
We're
B.
going to rock with you, Coach. All right. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with 𝐥𝐤𝐬 and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you giving your game ball to?
We're going to go with Corilla Middlebrook. She's at the University of Kansas.
Ooh. All right. Why Coach Middlebrook?
We go way back. AAU.
Okay. She can hoop? She can hoop?
Yeah.
Who better, you or her? Let's just be real. We don't pull no punches on her.
I'm not going to lie. She definitely is better.
Oh!
I think I got a better stroke. She does that too, but...
So, 𝐵 is that a challenge? 2-on-2? What's up?
Who on teams though?
You and me, man. Sports Like Talk.
We would do them something dirty. We would do them something miserable. Check this out. We play them. If they beat us, they take the belts. How about that? They know.
No, we pay too much for these belts. We ain't gonna lose these belts like that. You tripping? No.
All right, Coach Middlebrook, you on the clock. KT gonna be reaching out to you because we want you on the show so we can tell your story. But Brooke Costley, oh, I don't know how much it costs, but whatever it is, I'm paying for it because you are that special. You are a shining light. You an innovator. You the truth. I love what you're doing. You keep grinding. You keep smiling. You keep shining. And Sports Life Talk, we got your back. Brooke Costley, you got next. Sports Life Talk Nation. Even though y'all won't be able to win the Brooke Costley Trailblazer Award, hopefully it's gonna be some tennis shoes in the making for you down the road. See, I don't let it go. I'm still salty. I'm still salty right now, but I am excited that we just finished up this show and that you stuck around and hung out with us because I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And just like you, I'm gonna watch this show as a fanboy. I don't even know what you call it. I'm just gonna be giddy because I think Coach that dope. But check this out. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Show us some love. Send this video to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Share it. That's all part of the algorithm. And somebody probably need to hear this message. There's somebody out there that just tore up their ACLs and they don't know what the future holds for them. Send them this story with Brooke Costley. Tell them to go follow at Brooke Costley _ and jump in her DM. She might even got some tips and some pointers to help them get started. Listen, this is a family. It's a family affair. And like family, we keep this thing moving. We keep this thing grooving, rocking and rolling. So check this out. Kevin won today, but I'm going to win the next episode. So make sure y'all tune in to the next episode of Sports Life Talks you got next. And also, if you get tired of waiting for the next drop, come hang out with us Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream live on YouTube and Twitter. We have a fun show. It's not just about sports. It's about life, entertainment, pop culture. You know, when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, we talked about that live on air. We had a good time on it. I threatened Kevin a couple of times, but it didn't escalate. It didn't go nowhere. But I don't know. And lastly, Kevin, I know we're giving away free t-shirts for Mexico Mo, dog. We gotta be giving away free t-shirts for Mexico Mo.
I won this episode's round of championship round.
Yeah,
we paying for shirts. Come on.
Yeah, you paying for it. Y'all heard him. So check this out. Go to Sports Life Talk. Go to our IG page. Tag in 5 friends. Leave us your name, your address, and your size. We shoot you over a Sports Life Talk t-shirt. Get the official drip of the crew and look like us. You know what I'm saying? Come just be family. Let's just hug up. Let's hug this thing, pound this thing out. But Kevin, I don't know, man. What am I missing, champ? What am I missing?
You're not missing anything. You did a great job, 𝐵 I don't like to give you a lot of credit, but thank you so much for rocking with us, Coach. We can't wait to meet you in person. And shout out to Coach Burton and the rest of y'all Lady Lions as well.
I appreciate you guys for having me for sure. We'll have to connect sometime in Dallas.
Well, if you do come to Dallas, you know it's only one thing you got to do, right?
What's that?
Put on for my city, on for my city. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks you got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, sports like talk, got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports like talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, it's a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking sports life, talking this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sports life, talking this.